Pardon me?
Are you refusing to speak to me?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure. Well, right now you're under investigative detention.
Okay.
So we got a call about a male with possible knife. That matches your description.
Okay.
That's coming from exactly where you were coming from.
Okay.
And that's what we're investigating. You understand, sir?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, sir. So just move your knife to the side, please. Move to the side.
I don't condone any searches or anything like this, dude.
Okay,
I'm just walking down the street. I'm going to get a workout in, and you're stopping me because I look like a suspect?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, and I'm not the suspect.
Listen.
Was the suspect having a coffee? Was the suspect doing
like
this or that, dude?
so
I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy. Don't tell me to relax. I'm not stressed.
Yeah. So you're just gonna hold on for a second until we confirm it's not you, and then
Well, do your thing, man. You don't even need to be in my face then. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, you're close enough for me, man. I don't... This is ridiculous.
Okay, it's cool. That's fine.
I'm just walking down the street and you sit here and you stop me. Like, do you understand why I'm aggravated?
Yeah, but do you understand why I'm stopping you?
Well, okay, so we have a mutual understanding then, do we?
Yeah, so I understand you.
The video opens with a 10th Street encounter as officers approach a man walking casually, claiming he matches the description of a suspect reportedly carrying a knife. The justification is vague, based only on direction and a general appearance. Within seconds, the man is placed under investigative detention, despite no confirmed crime in progress. Confused but composed, he questions the logic behind the stop, pointing out the lack of clear evidence. His frustration builds as officers instruct him to move his belongings and comply, while he insists he's simply heading to work out. The exchange highlights a growing tension between authority and individual rights, as the man challenges the idea that merely walking in public could justify suspicion without concrete proof.
Perfect. Then until you're done your thing, then perfect.
You can hang out. That's fine. No, I just should leave your bag down there, please.
Oh, fuck, bro. Power trip or what? What? Do I look like I have a knife or I'm ready to stab you, bro? You're sitting here saying, like, why do I need to put my bag? Do I look dangerous to you, dude?
Do you have a knife?
You're twice my size.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to confirm you're not the suspect.
And how are you going to confirm?
There's ways to do so. Actually,
like,
yeah.
open it down.
Gray streak in the hair.
Oh, no.
Like, come on.
Oh.
Tattoos here, tattoos here. I'm the guy.
Male, 35, 6'1", lots of tattoos.
6'1", bro.
So
I'm 5'9", dude.
Well, you're not much. I'm about 6 feet and you're about my height, so.
No, you're not.
We got a couple. Well, you have any weapons on you, sir?
No.
Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm just gonna pat you down for any weapons.
I don't really want you to patch me down. I don't want you guys touching me.
No.
okay, so right now you're being investigated.
I told him he's under investigation.
I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Don't grab me like I'm gonna run away, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know you, right?
Yeah. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm
fine,
getting detained here for what?
I explained it to you thoroughly.
And so why are you grabbing me like I'm gonna run away? I haven't done anything wrong, bro.
That's all. I'm making sure you don't have any weapons on you. That's all.
I haven't done anything wrong. What's your names and badge numbers,
I'll
dude?
tell you that.
It's right here on the vest, man.
Is that what you tell the judge?
Yeah, tell me your badge number.
Yeah, 256.
As the interaction continues, the officers begin asserting more control, requesting compliance, and attempting a pat-down despite the man's refusal to consent. He clearly states he does not want to be searched and questions why physical force is being used when he has shown no signs of aggression. The officers rely on a broad description: white male, mid-30s, tattoos, traits that could apply to many individuals in the area. The man points out discrepancies, including differences in height and appearance. Yet the detention persists. What unfolds is a clash between personal rights and procedural authority, where the burden of proof seems reversed. Instead of confirming identity first, the officers continue detaining him while attempting to justify their actions retroactively.
Do that the first time.
2644.
Perfect.
I thought you were gonna read it for yourself, man. It's right
Not
on my
everybody
vest.
can read, man. Isn't it your policy to at least identify yourself?
So listen, yeah, we did.
No, you had to convince him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
read
confused,
it.
eh? You thought it might be a
It's
fake,
on
a
film.
fake
What do you
police
mean? What do you mean I'm
officer?
confused? There's no
So
confusion here.
just come stand in front of the car for a second. Thank you, man. What's your name?
Is there any other way that you can confirm?
Well, so we're
waiting.
waiting. We're waiting.
For what?
Like I said.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay,
dude.
so you're gonna be
don't
under
have
arrest for obstruction.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm obstructing justice by not answering questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Like
It's my right not to answer questions.
No, you're under investigative detention.
So I don't have to
Okay.
further your investigation.
No, but if you impede my investigation,
I'm not
you're
answering
subject-
question isn't impeding investigation.
Yeah,
I have the right
no,
not to
When you
answer
refuse
questions.
to identify yourself,
The
you are
poster's getting a
impeding.
better description.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So what's your name?
I'll wait until you guys. I need somebody else down here, like a sergeant.
Yeah,
or something.
sergeant's
This is
right there.
ridiculous. Hey, man. I just would like. He asked me how it was going. Goodness gracious, dude. I'm going down to work out at the park on Briere and Rose. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get you on your way if you're not involved. But we don't know. I'm not all knowing, right? I got to get down to the bottom.
Tension escalates further as the man requests badge numbers and accountability. Initially, officers deflect, gesturing to their uniforms rather than clearly identifying themselves. Only after repeated insistence do they provide proper identification. Meanwhile, the man exercises his right to remain silent, refusing to answer additional questions. This triggers threats of obstruction, with officers suggesting that non-cooperation could lead to arrest. The man pushes back, correctly asserting that choosing not to speak is not a crime. This moment underscores a critical issue: the blurred line between lawful authority and intimidation. The officers maintain a confident tone, yet their reasoning appears increasingly fragile, relying more on compliance than clearly articulated legal grounds.
And so I match a description based on what? A picture, based on a verbal description, based
on a
on
verbal
what?
description. So
Okay, and I don't match the height. The hair, is the hair the same? Like, you can't just, anybody with tattoos that's around 5'9", you can't just pull us over and search us.
No, but they also said a white guy around 35 with tattoos walking this way.
So that could have
How many
been-
other people do you see that look like you coming
Walking this way, dude, he could have taken a left or a right anywhere.
He could have.
Anywhere,
That's
exactly.
Why, that's why
So
you're not. Hey, listen.
you need reasonable articulable suspicion, and this is just
That is enough suspicion, man.
Is
That's
it?
Yep, it very much is.
Okay, well, I'd like to figure out, like, I'm not answering any more of your guys'
You
questions.
don't
I
have
haven't
to talk
done
to me
anything
at all.
wrong.
Yeah, you know it's your right not to talk to me. You don't have to talk to me, but you're not free to go. You understand that, right?
Fair enough.
Yep. You're not facing charges. I would need reasonable grounds. And again, you don't have to.
So if
respond
I'm
to
not
this
facing charges, why am I being detained for?
because you're being investigatively detained for a criminal offense, but you're not being charged yet.
A supervisor arrives, but rather than de-escalating the situation, he reinforces the officer's stance. He argues that the vague description alone constitutes reasonable suspicion, despite clear inconsistencies. The detained man calmly challenges this, pointing out that he does not match key identifiers such as height or specific features. He emphasizes the importance of reasonable, articulable suspicion, a legal standard meant to protect individuals from arbitrary detention. Yet even as officers admit he is not being charged, they insist he is not free to leave. This contradiction reveals a deeper issue: detention without clarity. The exchange becomes a stark example of how loosely defined suspicion can be stretched to justify holding someone without solid evidence.
She's going up to the unit now.
Do you mind if I grab my coffee? Is that cool before it gets cold? It's just on the sidewalk over there.
Sure.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
As minutes pass, the situation becomes increasingly surreal. The man remains detained on the sidewalk while officers verify information, even asking permission to retrieve his coffee before it gets cold. His calm demeanor contrasts sharply with the seriousness of the accusation. Meanwhile, the possibility that the actual suspect is elsewhere becomes more apparent. The officers continue relying on the same weak description without introducing new evidence or confirming details. What should be a precise investigation instead feels like a prolonged assumption. The irony is unmistakable. The focus remains fixed on someone who does not fully match the suspect, while the real threat, if it exists, may already be far beyond reach.
The ironic thing is whoever it is getting away right now.
So, they gave us the wrong address. It's not you.
I told you.
Good to go.
Told you. You too, man. Hopefully you spent a lot of time getting the wrong guy. The guy's still out there. I shouldn't be worried. There's a guy with a knife and I shouldn't be worried. Like, dude, you've got an attitude problem. You're very smug. Very smug.
Okay, bud.
Yeah, you too, man. Good job. You want my name still? It's fuck off. Ho 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 ho, clever, eh? You fucking idiot.
Finally, the truth emerges. The officers received incorrect information. The address was wrong, and the detained man is not the suspect. Just like that, the encounter ends. He is told he's free to go, with no meaningful apology or acknowledgement of the prolonged detention. Moments earlier, the same officers were prepared to escalate the situation further, even suggesting arrest. The abrupt shift exposes the fragility of the justification used throughout the encounter. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of how quickly vague descriptions and assumptions can lead to unnecessary confrontations. It also highlights the importance of understanding one's rights, remaining composed, and questioning authority when actions don't align with the law.